Guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a favorite girl, Arika with the vibe. And in case you don't know, I'm a social media manager with over 3 years of hands-on experience. So I'm gonna be taking you through what a content pillar is and how to actually create a content pillar as a social media manager. So content pillars are like 3 to 5 core. I've seen a lot of people talk about content pillar as educational content, inspirational content, and entertaining content. No, all those ones are not content pillars. They are actually content goals. Whatever the content pillars we are creating is going to drive back to our content goals. I hope you understand. Today, I'm going to be explaining what content pillar actually is. So content pillar are 3 to 5 core themes or categories that represent the main topic your brand consistently talk about online. It's like a core theme of what your brand really talks about online, what your brand is known for. So these are what you're going to consider while you're creating a content pillar. They must align with your brand mission. They must align with your audience interest. It is what your audience want to see that you're going to create content on, that you're going to base your content pillar on, and your marketing objectives, like your marketing objective. What are you trying to do to drive sales, or create a community, to build a community, or to get more engagement? So your content pillars must align with all of this, your interests. So content pillars are what will guide what type of content you actually create. So why does a content pillar matters? As a social media manager, a content pillar matters because it helps you stay consistent. Not like today where you're going to post a very fun, engaging content, and tomorrow you're posting a dancing content. Next tomorrow you're doing like a Q&A. You really don't know what to do. But when you have a content pillar, you already know that, okay, this week on Monday we're supposed to post a kind of educative content and to help you to stay consistent as a social media manager. So the next one is to keep your content aligned. As I've said earlier, it's to help you to know what you are supposed to post. On Monday, this is what we are supposed to post. On Tuesday, this is what you are supposed to post. So it helps you to keep your content aligned. So another one is to also ensure varieties. Content pillar would help you to do different stuff, but not really random. For example, a content pillar for a skincare brand might be skincare, okay, a skincare tips. You want to be posting about skincare tips. Today you can talk about how to double cleanse. Tomorrow you're talking about how your face needs to glow. So all of these are still under skincare tips. So it helps you to post varieties, but still not random. Okay, another reason why content pillar matters is because it helps you to attract the right audiences. You're not just posting out of your business. You're not just posting randomly. You're posting to your target audience. You're posting content that will make your target audience see you. So if you're working with a brand, your content pillar must always attract the right audience. And also to measure performance by category. That, okay, when you already see what is working, you say, okay, this week we believe that the skincare tips are what is giving us more engagement, more shares, more followers. You're going to be able to like focus and leverage on that skincare tips, since you already know that this is what is working for our brand. So having the content pillars will actually help you to measure what your performance by category. Now, I'm going to be giving us different brand and what their content pillars will look like. So, okay, for online coach, let's assume you are an online coach. What will your content pillar be like? Your content pillar is going to be educational content, which is how-tos, tips, like how to solve math, how to solve this algebra equation, how to use the almighty formula to arrive at this equation. So this is your content pillar, how-tos. The educational content should be like how to, tips on how to solve this very difficult question. So the second one is client results and testimonial, because yeah, a lot of people want to see testimonial. And that is what you want to key into, like, okay, I helped this student that has been struggling with mathematics to get like 80% in their exams. So on your content pillar now, you can put your client results on Tuesday. That means every Tuesday you are posting about testimonial. You are talking about results, how you help your client to achieve 80% in your exam. Testimonial for Tuesday, you can have like testimonial. Monday, you have your tips, how to, those are the educational content. So the third one, we have behind the scene, where you're actually teaching your students or teaching your people. So whenever you want, maybe like on Wednesday, you can have the behind the tips. Those ones you're going to show them. So, and on Thursday, you can have your thought leadership, offer motivational speeches on how to actually, maybe someone is struggling with mathematics or any difficult question, saying a motivational or affirmation word that can actually pull them out of that problem. On Friday or weekend, you can share your personal journey, like this is how I became an online coach. So that is like a content pillar, like a 5 days content pillar for an online coach. So you can see that content pillars are what will help you stay very, it will help you stay very aligned, because on Monday you already know that you're offering educational tips. On Tuesday you already know it's client testimonials and results. On Wednesday you are doing behind the scenes. So you see, let's talk about makeup brands. Like on Monday you already know you're talking about product education. This is how to apply foundation, how to apply the lip gloss so it doesn't stay off, so it doesn't wear off. So on Tuesday you're offering like you're sharing tips on how to make your makeup stay longer. On Wednesday you're doing UGC, like you're telling people that have used your products, you're posting them on the page. You see, you already have everything aligned. And on the fourth day you're having like influencer creators collab, people that have used your brand, you know, this, maybe you partner with influencers, you already have them. And on Friday we are doing promotional sales. So, and we also have the real estate one and wellness brand. So these are, I'm not going to be going through all of this. So these are the content pillars. It's like you're having a pillar on your head and there are sub headings under it. So your content pillar might be how to, but you're having like sub under it. And so let me walk us through to how to choose the right content pillar for a brand. First way to choose the right content pillar is, number one, is to audit the brand that you're working with. What do they offer? What is their value? What question do people ask? What do they want to learn? Part two is to know your audience. What are they struggling with? What content gets so much saves and share? What does your target audience want to know from you? What do they want to learn from you? So you have to be able to know all of this. Content goals, your goals, objectives. What do you want to achieve? Is it by engagement? Is it that you're trying to drive engagement? You're trying to build community? Or you're trying to drive sales for the brands that you're working with? So you need to be aware. So for sales, imagine you're trying to drive sales. You know, you are going to be doing like product content. Your content is going to be on products. Like, okay, you're going to show them this is the kind of products we're using for this, and you want people to buy. You're going to use like a strong call to action. So how to use content pillars in your strategy? You build a content calendar around them. Basically, that's how to use content pillar. You build your content calendar around them. As I've said earlier, that maybe on Monday you want to put the educational content, which has the how to do them. Your posting frequency is like 2 times a week. So you already know that on Monday we have the educational how-tos. On Friday we are having content pillars, and then maybe like the next upper week we are talking about client results, testimonial. So you should plan a content calendar. So your content calendar will actually help you to stay aligned, and you should rotate them evenly to keep a balanced feed. You should rotate them. Maybe on Monday we already post educational tips. Next upper Monday we are not posting educational tips. We want to share client results. We want to share the behind the scenes, and you should rotate them evenly to keep a balanced feed. You should rotate them. Maybe on Monday we already post educational tips. Next upper Monday we are not posting educational tips. We want to share client results. We want to share the behind the scenes. So you should rotate them evenly. Repurpose by pillar. Turn a tip educational into reels, carousels, and tweets. Yes, you can always, as a social media manager, you need to know how to repurpose, honestly, because it's not every time you want to create content. You should always know how to repurpose. Maybe on Monday you already share tips. You can repurpose that content on Twitter and then write a thread on it. You can even repurpose that content. Or maybe you're sharing like a carousel. You can repurpose that carousel content and make it into a video. So that is that about content pillars. So that's that about content pillars. So if you need a customized content calendar that will actually go in line with your content pillars, you can let me know. You can send me a DM, you can send me a mail, or if you're willing to work with me, then no problem. And if you also want me to help you create a content pillar for your brand or to audit your brand, always send me a mail or check out my store where I have all of these products available. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.